Hey friends, old Hush here. How you doing? How you doing? I've been gone. I haven't been doing. Want to be funny about this stuff, but it's hard to be funny, man, about what's going on with the economy. I tell you, it's a sad, sad, sad situation. And Republicans ain't got nothing better, but we can fix it. We can fix it. Tax cuts, tax cuts. Tax cuts got us in this mess, don't you know? Especially for the wealthy. And poor folks haven't even been recognized because if their jobs, Americans don't even want. But poor folks ain't even been considered Americans. And they say it's not stimulus, but the dollars spent for poor people are the most stimulus, especially programs like food stamps would put $1.73 into the market for every dollar spent. And that's the best stimulus program that we have. They don't seem to understand that when you take care of poor people, that more people have money, and then they can daggone make money off of somebody. They have ripped off and misused and abused people for so long that they don't even know exactly how to carry on. What you need to do, Mr. President, Congress, is set up your punishment. You can't give people money and not daggone set up punishment for when they do wrong with it. Lehman Brothers and everybody has messed people around. The stock market and everybody has given the false numbers. I've been saying for years it's a false economy. That stuff don't need to work. You don't need to support it. You need to let them fail. Anybody they're going to give money, you should they're going to make them have stipulations that if they don't do right, they're going to jail. And I don't know why y'all made a super big company like Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, when the only good thing Ronald Reagan did in the 80s was to stop monopolies and cause companies to break up, separate different things so they could stop hiding cooking things behind other books. But y'all let companies become so big and you say they can't fail, that's BS. That's capital bull. I'm telling you, because companies gotta fail. Everything must die. You can't let stuff live on forever. You can't support it. I mean, look what they did with Cherry Shiloh, try to keep her up, pump policies and stuff. The girl was dead. This economy, as it has been, it's a passe. Some things got to go so the new things can come up and grow. If we're not going to let this thing die, we're going to put it on our kids and their kids, and you're going to let something happen. We ain't even going to be around to even notice how bad it really going to turn out to be. We have to, Mr. President, we have to put money in for the poor people. Y'all say middle class, middle class, middle class, middle class. But the Republicans think middle class is people who make $2.5 million a year. Poor people, poor people, poor people. You gotta help poor people. Poor people, get it in your mind, poor people. Congress, get it in your mind, poor people. Republicans, you ignore poor people. Get it in your mind, poor people need help. Poor people need assistance, because on the back of poor people, the world has always existed, lived, thrived, built. From the pyramids, from before the pyramids, up till now and on in the future, poor people is what makes the world work, what makes your economy strong, because they work and they produce stuff, things. We need to go back to farming. You need to farm, you need to farm, you need to farm. God knows you need to farm. When Reagan, all that was a terrible thing he did, giving farmers money not to farm, paying them millions of dollars not to farm. Why? So they can put up there going all these golf courses and gated communities, which is wrong. And I say it's wrong not just because my community pulled up a false cocaine charge on me and locked me up just because I smoke reefer to keep myself from daggone dying and throwing up in the morning so I can have something to eat. Y'all don't know what people need to survive, and y'all just oppressing. You need to oppress and go after these bankers and these stockbrokers and all these big time money makers, the Madoffs and everybody. You need to get them and punish them like you do the pot smokers. People who smoke weed trying to get themselves together. People who smoke weed trying to deal with the situations y'all put them through. People who smoke weed trying to make their lives better because they can't eat. They're going to go to sleep at night. There are things cooked at night, boy. Y'all don't know. So you need to stop playing games with people, with poor people. You need to legalize marijuana, decriminalize other drugs, and stop messing with people for trying to live. They're going to people drink. Poor Michael Phelps. Poor Michael Phelps. What did the boy do? With his bubbling buddy. And they're going everybody want to chastise him. What did he do to get so great? He swam fast. And y'all made him athletic Jesus. It ain't him that they're going. It's you daggone knuckleheads keep trying to look for a daggone athletic Jesus. LeBron, he's the greatest. LeBron, Kobe, Peyton Manning, you can't Peyton Manning. Man, when y'all stop that, God knows that turns me up. And if I hear one more person say about their tragedy, I want to say this and get this out so it won't happen to nobody else. You got to get superpowers to stop that. I mean, daggone, it ain't funny, folks. It ain't funny. I mean, you got to stop taking yourselves too seriously, but daggone, you got to stop screwing the world around. Republicans, get your ass in there and work on the daggone problems and situations and stop the rhetoric and the BS. If y'all can't recognize it now, you are a dying breed. You are the dinosaur. Goodbye. Democrats, daggone, just because you are in power don't mean you ignore and don't daggone help and work with other people. Nancy, daggone, I'll keep backing you up and telling them about Nancy Pelosi's all right, Nancy. Well, come on, Nancy. Come on, Nancy. Be for real now. You got to get your stuff through, but we got to be real people and we got to stop the bickering. All y'all claiming you're Christians, that means you treat your other people like you would treat yourself. So you need to stop the BS and start working hard. And poor people is the subject, not middle class. Y'all afraid to say poor people. John Edwards is the only one in America talking about the rich America and the poor America. You have to understand it's the poor people who keep things going because the poor people want the manufacturing jobs. They want the production jobs. They want the farm jobs. They don't want daggone a whole bunch of stuff that's going to cause them to pay a whole bunch of extra taxes, have a whole bunch of overhead, have everything that they can't handle like what y'all been putting on them. You allow bankers to sell people making $50,000 a year, $500,000 houses, and there you go. You think your economy is supposed to be pumped up? You allow people to, since the 80s, to double houses. You can make more money on how to buy a house and just put the price up on it and you come rich. That's bull. You are there going to make it hard on the poor people. And what kind of houses are y'all building? Over 2,000, 4,000 daggone square feet of house. Over 2, man, that sucks. Come on now. And y'all think it's supposed to fly? You think it's supposed to build and pump this thing up? No. And Mr. Barack Obama, Mr. President, you need to daggone pay attention, get yourself together, and not just worry about thrusting money into the economy, but punish. You need to punish rich folks like you punish poor folks. When rich folks got to go to jail like poor folks for the stuff they do, and the stuff they do is more because it's financially up there. Poor folks have to go to jail for years, pay back retribution, and rich folks bail out. Kiss my bailout. Sorry, Mr. President, but if that's all you got,